My name is Emilio and I am a freshman here at Princeton, majoring in civil and environmental engineering. I was born and raised in Bogota, Colombia, so I am proud to be an international student here on campus. At Princeton, I'm very involved with athletics. I'm the vice president of the club soccer team on campus, and I play as many intramural sports as I can, ranging from soccer to basketball to dodgeball, anything you could think of.
Where did you bring us today?
Today we are right outside of Frisk Campus Center, and it is one of the main places where students come to hang out.
Why did you bring us here?
I brought us here because you'll find that at Frisk Campus Center is where a lot of clubs on campus gather and try to recruit students, and clubs were a big part of my freshman year here at Princeton, so I'd like to talk to you about clubs.
Great. What is something that you were most surprised about when you came to school here?
So one of the things that most surprised me about Princeton was the amount of things that students are involved in outside of academics. For me specifically, soccer was a huge part of my high school experience. I played on the same team from 7th grade, and I was a little bit concerned that coming to Princeton I was going to lose that ability to play soccer and just take a break from work. However, I found that not to be the case at all. From the first week I was here at Princeton, I joined the club soccer team, and I've been practicing and playing games with them all year long. It's a great community to be a part of, and I'm so happy to have had that opportunity. And even for people that don't necessarily have soccer as their passion, there are tons of clubs here at Princeton. You'll see theater clubs, dance groups, music, anything you could think of, you'll find it here at Princeton.
Great. What's the best class that you've taken so far?
I think the best class I took was a freshman seminar, my first semester. It was just about 15 students with 2 professors, so it was a really interactive class. We were always engaged with our professors. We actually got an all-expenses trip to Italy over fall break, which was awesome. We were able to conduct research on how olive tree growth is being impacted by climate change, and we were able to write a 10-page research paper as freshmen about it. So it was a great opportunity to have here on campus.
That's great. What faculty or staff member has impacted you the most during your time here?
I think I would have to say it's Catalina, who works in the Whitman dining hall. Every morning when I wake up for breakfast at like 9 a.m., I'm not always in the greatest mood, usually very tired, but whenever she greets me, she always gives me a hug, tells me to have a good day, and puts me in a great mood, and I really appreciate that from her.
You mentioned the Whitman College dining hall.
Yes.
What are some other good places to eat on or off campus?
I think my favorite place to eat is actually off campus. It's a pizza place called Princeton Pie. They have great pizza, and inside they actually have lots of pictures and paintings from Princeton. So it just goes to show how much the town around here, Princeton, really integrates with the university community.
Great. Princeton has many great traditions, but which one is your favorite?
I think my favorite tradition is actually the Arch Sings. Like I was telling you, there's lots of clubs here at Princeton, including tons of a cappella clubs. And one tradition for the a cappella clubs is to go to arches at night and just sing without really expecting an audience. They just kind of start singing, and students that walk by stop and start listening. And it's great to be walking home from the library at night, finishing your work, and then all of a sudden just seeing a group of a cappella students singing. It's always an amazing experience.
I'm sure. What is your favorite memory from Princeton?
I think my favorite memory is something my roommate and I did in the first semester. It was very spontaneous. Here at Princeton, we live in a very suburban campus, so it's usually very safe, very relaxed, which is very nice. However, my roommate and I thought we needed a break, so there was a Post Malone concert at Madison Square Garden on a Monday. We were able to take the train because Princeton's only an hour away from New York City, so that's always an opportunity. We just went to the concert, had an amazing time, and ever since then my roommate and I have been going on adventures to New York and Philadelphia because we really like visiting both cities.
And finally, why are you glad that you chose Princeton?
So when I was considering what school I wanted to go to as a prospective engineer, a lot of the schools I was looking at were very STEM focused and engineering focused, and I knew that as an engineering student I was going to be talking to professors in STEM, doing homework in STEM, taking classes in STEM, so I didn't really want all the students around me to be in that same position. And here at Princeton, only 25% of the student body is in the engineering department, and that means that out of every 4 students I talk to, 3 of them have interests completely different from mine, have experiences and have taken classes different from mine, and that has led to some amazing conversations and experiences with students here on campus while I've been here. They've told me about classes that I didn't even know were offered here at Princeton, and that intellectual diversity where everyone on campus is learning different things and has different experiences and is interested in different things is really amazing, and it really leads to a much better learning environment where you can not only learn from your professors but also from your peers.
Great, thank you so much.
Bye.